I got a good friend called Dr. Roy, and he called me to make a video about his new venture. And so the man that brought you this and this, and especially that, woohoo! He's now, and there you go. That's his medicine, Dr. Roy. And Roy, so please tell us about your next project.
Okay, so now we were talking about going into Mars, from Earth into Mars. So I had designed a spaceship, all in one package, which from Earth, if we can get it from Earth up into space, and then it'll unfold, and then maybe I think we can make it from the Earth to Mars in 6 hours.
In 6 hours?
I'm hoping in 1 hour.
Can I ask what kind of fuel you're using, Mike?
Well, I think I'm going to use nuclear fuel.
Nuclear fuel?
Because the fuel for which is that they want to use takes a long time to do, but there's a lot of hydrogen out in space and other argon and many other types of chemicals which we can extract while being in space, and then we can refuel out in outer space and then go on to Mars. But
if you're using nuclear fuel, would that entail using hydrogen in the nuclear fuel?
Yeah, hydrogen does burn. So, but they are.
Does it burn in conjunction with nuclear fuel?
Well, I don't know yet which. I think nuclear fuel would be better for this project because it'll get us to Mars faster. So, and also the thing is that on this spaceship.
Okay, let me move in. I'll just take a few.
On this spaceship.
I'll just take show the viewers of your diagram.
The reason that it's on this spaceship, it's in almost a circular motion, a disc. As you can see, it's in. The wings are in, and here's the propulsion system right here.
Yeah.
And you got 5 boosters right here, and then here it slants down, so the winds will blow this way, and then on top, which we can.
It does look a little bit like a woman bent over, Roy.
Well, look, listen. This is going to be the main thing of where to get in and out. It has not totally finished, but I think that
well, why is it caught in a tennis net?
In a tennis net? No. See, it's inside.
That was some propulsion from me.
See, yeah, no. you need gastrics or something like that. Okay, so it comes out and it opens up, and these are solar panels.
Oh, solar panel. Okay.
Okay, solar panels.
Not a tennis net.
And, no, those are solar panels, and there's many ways. Once we get it from the Earth to outer space.
Yep.
And that's in zero gravity.
So how big is the spaceship, Roy?
I would say about the size of a one-story house. So that'd be plenty of room for astronauts. And artificial gravity is another thing that I'm working on. Is artificial gravity, and of course food and water, and but you know, on a 6
Are you sure that one house, a spaceship the size of one house would be able to contain enough food and water for the trip to Mars? Well, obviously the trip's not long, but they need to like build things when they get to Mars.
Well, it's a maiden voyage. So to get there,
It sounds like a final voyage to me.
no. It's going to be a maiden voyage to get to Mars, and of course, it's going to be named after me.
Of course,
The
I can see that USS Hernandez Spaceship.
Hernandez Spaceship.
Yeah.
That's right. It's going to be named after me, and here we're going to have inside here robotics. So, which this part right here can detach, perhaps, and then carry or. I'm thinking of, see, rocks have a great insulation, so to keep the warmth. So
that would be certain type of rocks, yeah.
Well, no.
All rocks.
All rocks carry
Okay.
insulation. So the thing is, maybe as you go into the atmosphere, it burns, right? But so we're gonna make this where it can just come into the atmosphere without burning.
But Mars doesn't have the same problem. They have no gravity, so it wouldn't have the same problem, for example, as entering.
It will burn.
They have no atmosphere, so.
Yeah, but it will burn. It will burn.
It's a bit like this video.
So, and going into Mars and land on Mars, and then send about, say we'll have about 3 or 4 or 5 rovers. So they can drive around, collect rocks, and then get back on, and then come back home, which would be, if it's a 6-hour flight, it'll be a 12-hour or maybe a day's.
Oh, so they're going to come back in 6 hours as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this.
Well, that sounds good.
It has to be in a disc shape. So
you could pay these guys by the hour.
No. So look. As a scientist, a research scientist, I'm thinking of the disc shape of being taken from the Earth up into space and continue.
So what's the purpose of this 12-hour trip then? Oh, let's say 6 hours there, 6 hours back, and like a day on the.
Being able to go to Mars and being able to plant the flag on Mars.
And I'm guessing that would be an American flag.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Unless other countries participate.
But Hernandez is like a Mexican or Spanish name. What about a Spanish flag?
It's an American name, okay?
No, it's not, Roy. It's a Spanish name.
It's an American name.
It was American. He's American now, but it was stolen from the Mexicans by Americans.
Well,
but you don't want to get into that. You don't want to get into that, okay?
No. I'm from America, and so I'm thinking that this spaceship will be the first of the beginning of the fleets of like the Star Trek series. So we don't want to get
Star Trek or Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Okay.
So we don't want to get into the real nitty gritty of interstellar space.
I'm going to show people you've got 3 stethoscopes because you like to do triage with like 3 people at a time. Okay.
Well, when June died, I had to use one to check his heart.
June was his dog, by the way.
And his heart stopped. So anyway, the USS Hernandez will be in one piece going up at 1 story high.
Okay.
In diameter and circumference of a 1-story building. And so I was first thinking of doing a Legos project, which is
Lego.
Yeah, which will make this the first of one spaceship, and then build another spaceship, take it out, and it can be added together with it. So
don't you think it'd be more convincing if you'd add some color to the diagram?
Oh yeah, of course. I'll paint it later. But the thing is that this is the beginning of my project of going to Mars. And
have you received any funding yet?
No.
Or are you thinking Indiegogo or something like that?
No.
Have you got?
NASA is underfunded by the U.S. government at 1%.
Yeah.
You know, 1 penny goes to
GDP.
Yeah, GDP. So I think NASA should be funded to 2%.
No, what we're talking about you. This is your project. How much money would you like? I can spread it from. I can put a good word out for you. Please donate to Roy's Spaceship.
Well, engineering.
is it like every little helps, like Tesco?
Yeah, yes. Well, Tesco, these people doing SpaceX are doing it wrong.
Right, Tesco and Tesla, two different things, right?
Well, they have the Mars One project, and they have many other types of projects that are going there, but it's all in vain. It's got to be nuclear powered.
Yeah, yeah.
So the thing is that we're doing it all in one piece, and then later we'll add other pieces like a Lego to make it a second story, third story, until we get 50 stories of a spaceship, and it can self-sustain, self-powered, everything a step at a time. So I'm thinking the USS Hernandez will be the first. And when we land on Mars,
yeah.
I would like the landing site to be named after me.
Of course.
And also the remains of my dog, June, a monument up to him facing the Earth, and so to be laid to rest on Mars with the American flag flying, okay? So this is the USS Hernandez spaceship, and which we're using by nuclear fusion to go to Mars.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I cut you? This is my longest video ever, Roy.
Okay.
So thank you.
I was going to show you this is I made this medicine.
Yeah, we did. Well, I put it in the film earlier, Dr. Roy's. Do you want to take a drink of that now?
No. This is for external use. So,
oh, it's external use. Okay.
Yes, it's made out of aloe vera.
Okay.
So this helps.
And where do you rub that?
Any type of skin disease, it will cure.
But you're expecting people to get skin disease when they go to Mars?
Well, skin disease is a big problem with people who have melanoma and stuff like that, you know. So this helps.
But they're going to come back in 6 hours, aren't they?
I'm working on some. That's a spaceship, and so I'm
just for people that are distracted, grab that pussy. Okay.
I'm starting to begin to make my lab here. As you can see, I've got the.
Okay, let's have a look at your lab then.
So, well, this is a microscopy slide glasses, which is
well, by the way, I've got a microscope for sale.
Do you?
Yeah.
I need one. I need another one. I have several, but
you can never have enough microscopes and stethoscopes.
Well, here we have the alcohol lamp, and which goes under here, and it heats up to here, and then of course you put this to here, and so boil it, and it comes out to purify this right here into a very clear form, and to make more
of
better
that stuff.
medicine.
Yeah.
But my next project is from aloe vera, is to make as you can see, avocado. Avocado.
Is that the food for the astronauts?
No. Look. Be serious.
Okay.
Now, the avocado, once it is cut, oxidizes and turns a reddish color.
Yeah.
So
signifies Mars or something.
No. It's trying to extract a medicine from it.
Okay.
So I think that I'm doing progress, and as you can see, etymology, which is this is a slug that I caught, and I have plenty of.
Can you see that slug in there, everybody?
Yeah. So, and this was a long time ago, which was it was a.
It looks like the.
It was a worm that started making his own cocoon. So
the little cocoon.
Yeah. So we can learn a lot from the and these are, of course, to make what do you call these
Petri dish.
Petri dish, yeah, Petri dish to make for fungus.
Eggs, but yeah, yeah.
So we're working on a lot of stuff, and especially, excuse me, in the mission to Mars, and this is the mission to Mars.
Yeah.
Which I think it's a circular dish, almost the circumference is circular.
Yeah.
And it once it's in outer space, it unfolds. So then we're on our way to Mars.
Good.
And it'll take, you know, you take a house of one story,
Yeah.
you put a lot of people on there, but you know, at first we'll have some people who can just drive it up there, fly it up there, and then go in and land on Mars.
Yeah.
Very softly, because it'll be
Probably the best way to do it. Yeah.
yeah, because it'll be anti-gravity, and it'll be also instead of flying in and burning, it'll just go in there very softly without burning, because we're using different types of rocks instead of those towels that they use in a space shuttle, and to absorb the heat, and go in softly and land, and then send out some rovers where they can, you know, they can collect,
do their
rocks and
stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
How many people would you think would be in the first trip?
I would say the pilot, the co-pilot, and the captain, and then several other people. Maybe about 10, 15 people would be on the first trip going up there.
Would you like to go there yourself?
Oh yeah, I would like to go there. I have no doubt that this will actually work. So a lot of SpaceX and all these